54 African presidents can't fail to destroy what Leopold wrote on Berlin conference. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, sons and daughters in the continent of Africa, and those who are in diaspora, welcome all, welcome again. This is Fact About Africa, the African channel where share thought and changing the narrative of Mother Africa. I want to share with you these topics, as I said before, where we see 54 African countries fail to destroy what Leopold wrote on the Berlin conference. Myself, I say that African president can't fail. It means that we can destroy what these people wrote on Berlin conference. We all know that Berlin conference was there to divide African continent for their benefits. That was the starting point of these borders, where with the today we see borders each and every between countries and nations in the continent of Africa. So this is what I want to share with you. We all know that these borders is for their benefits, not for our benefits. This having different currencies in the continent of Africa is for their benefit, not for our benefits. This is for the benefits of US, so they get profit through their currency. I'm talking about dollar. We all know that Africans among ourselves we trade by using dollars, not our own currency. So let us share this motion today, because we all need to see Africa with one currency, Africa with borderless continent, Africa with one president, one army, one judiciary, and so on. As a state, we need to share. We all need to see that. So if we can't reach all these things, it means that we fail to remove what these white men wrote during the conference there in German. So, brothers and sisters, apart from that, having the deep explanation of this, let me remind you, we see 2 days ago where the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, said that he is ready to fight with the Democratic Republic of Congo. Once you look, these all countries are in East Africa, in same region. So this is what Westerners want to see in Africa, that Africa among themselves, they can't understand each other. African must fight each other. This is definitely is not good for we to join this kind of way to solving our own problem. Let us find better way to solve our own problem. So by doing that, it means that we fail to destroy, or we fail to destroy. That is the real meaning. We fail to destroy what Leopold wrote during the Berlin conference. So I want this and so many conflicts within the continent of Africa to be solved in peaceful way, as we saw in Western Africa, where the three brothers from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso stay together and find the best way to stay away with what they believe that the organization, I mean the region which was not benefit their civilians, so they form their own region, which is Sahel region. So they exit from ECOWAS. So this was the best, I mean, there was a democratic way for them to sit down and discuss how can they move from that region. So even in other issues that we see it is difficult for we to solve, let us use best way, not fighting each other. By doing that, we fail to destroy what these people wrote in Berlin conference. So brothers and sisters, hopefully all of you saw the video from Dr. Lekana Chomboli Kwao from the United States of America, flew to Burkina Faso and praised, also congratulate the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, on what he's doing and what continue doing. So you can see African in diaspora start to arise and join the movement, not only the Alikana Chomboli Kwao, I'm speaking about the whole members of ADDI. So not only them, even those who think that Africa, the continent of conflict, hunger, wars, they saw what Dr. Khan Chiomboli did and proved them wrong, that Africa is a safe place for you to come and to live as a black people. This is your origin. This is your home. So what Arcana did is what we need to see. Let us not wait for African diaspora to come and tell us what we need to do. Let us firstly organize ourselves. Then, because the African diaspora are small in numbers compared to those who are living in the continent. So let us firstly, we, the African in the continent, organize ourselves and then call for African diaspora to join the movement, because the main, we are here in the continent of Africa. So if African diaspora see us, we are not understand each other, so definitely they will not come, they will not dare to come home to join us, because we are not united. So let us firstly unite, we Africans. So the call to the African president that what they need to do must do it now. Sometimes I listen to the speech from Julius Malema saying that all these old leaders, some of them, they are just directing us in wrong way, because once you speak about the Agenda 2053, almost they won't be there. So let them give the chance to young leaders, I mean young African, to lead the continent to the right direction, as what we see in some countries in West Africa. We see in Burkina Faso we have very young leader also in Senegal. So we need to have this kind of leaders, I mean these age leaders uh, with small age and have the big dream of Africa. They did this, our old leaders, they did their best, but now it's time for them to take a chance for the coming generation. So this is what we need to see to the whole continent of Africa. So brothers and sisters, this is what I want to share with you. Please, if you have anything on this issue, write down in the comment section, because the aim is not to pain anyone. The aim is to change the mindset of we young Africans, to change or to call for the change of our African leaders, that we need action. They have been talking too much previous centuries, and this current century we need an action. So let us start moving, and the action starts from home, where we see our young leaders, young men and women in the continent, and those who are in diaspora. Now they starting moving together to the Africa that we want, the Africa that we want, with borderless, with one currency, common language, one president, Africa with everything that as a state we need to share about. We can't achieve our agendas if we are not united, and time for united is now. Africa, we need to unite the whole continent, the whole black people around the world. We need to be united. This is what I want to share with you. This motion that 54 African president can't fail to destroy what these white men wrote in the Berlin conference. I hope we can. I can. and you can. So together we can make the Africa that we want. Thanks for watching. This is Fact About Africa, African channel. We share problem, and sometimes we share, we provide solution for our own problem, because we believe that African problem for African solution. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the next episode.